Hello, welcome to Off the Shelf Reviews. It's Gaming Friday. I'm Gary.
And I'm Geoff.
And today we are taking a look at Helldivers.
Yeah, don't you mean Starship Troopers? No, Helldivers.
It's pretty much Starship Troopers. It's Starship Troopers bred with aliens, bred with Halo, bred with, I don't know, every other sci-fi, epic, military versus aliens movie genre mashed together into a twin sticks top-down shooter.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah, with lots of comedy. Democracy strikes back. We're spreading democracy throughout the galaxy, one bullet at a time. Okay, now I'm going to join, and Geoff, I know quite a bit about this game. I've seen this game played quite a lot. I've never actually had the chance to play it myself, so I am absolutely rookie. I'm absolutely the biggest rookie here. So I have no idea that's cool.
what the controls are, but I know roughly what I need to do.
This is a game which pretty much just chucks you in anyway. It doesn't mess about. It's just like, here, get in, do it. Get on with it.
Well, the biggest selling point for me about this game is not necessarily that it's a twin sticks shooter, it's the fact that it's a co-op game.
Yeah.
And not just 2-player, but it's a 4-player co-op game. Mm-hmm. And it's very much in the vein of Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Now, looking back at Arrowhead's game history, they started with a game I think called Magicka.
Yeah.
Back in 2008.
Yeah.
Before they eventually went on to make Gauntlet in 2014, which is pretty much a remake of the Gauntlet franchise.
Yeah.
Which is the typical barbarian, elf, dwarf, wizard, dungeon crawling, fighting lots of monsters, finding loot, and getting better items in order to defeat the area's bosses. Mm-hmm. And they did a very good job reimagining Gauntlet, and they kind of really honed their craft of twin sticks co-op shooter, where co-op play is essential, but at the same time, like this game and like Magicka, and I think in Gauntlet as well, you can harm your co-op players.
Oh yeah, friendly fire is very much on, and not just you harming other players, your own equipment can fuck you up as well. Really bad. You get all sorts of goodies in here. Hang on, before we I'll quickly give you a little tour, actually, of get out of our hell pods here.
Okay.
Before we go hell diving. If I show you the armory, it just shows you real quick what we've got here. So you've got like a selection of different weapons. As you play through, you get research points, which allows you to upgrade, quote unquote, them. You have stratagems, which are all entered in with the D-pad. You hold down a button and put in your D-pad codes to call these down. These get basically dropped on the screen in front of you, and then you've got these perks, which you can also select at the beginning of the mission. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a lot of variety here. But then this is Helldivers plus all Helldivers expansions. And
now there are quite a few expansions for this game. There's expansions for the vehicles, for different weapons, including pilots, and there's even pistol DLC. And when I see this many DLC packs for a game, I'm kind of a bit dubious of it. It's like, do you really need to release this much extra content and charge for it?
Yeah.
Surely adding pistols into a game, it should be free.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the core game was still, I think, plenty of game. Exactly how much game is there compared to the game with all the DLC? I'm not entirely sure. My mate Ian bought it standalone, and he said there's quite a bit less.
So how many drops is this for you?
Dozen, we'll say. So he said there's quite a bit less than when you got it with all the DLC, because I got it on a Steam sale for £10 basically.
And that included all DLC?
And that was with all the DLC as well, yeah. It was 66% off.
Pretty good price, considering the average selling price of the game is about £15. And that's not including any DLC.
Yes, that's right. So it was enough of a bargain. And I played this for about 20 minutes before on PlayStation, because it has been free as a PlayStation thing It's all Sony Interactive. It's
It is a Sony published game. If it was a Sony console exclusive game for about 6 months.
Yeah, that's right. So it was published by Sony, but now it's on Steam. It was on Steam like beginning of December.
December 2015 it was, yeah.
Yeah, 2015.
Yep.
Oh, really? So it's been around.
It's
a while,
been out
then.
for a while now, yeah.
Anyway, so I noticed it on the Steam sale because I was cruising through couch co-op stuff with me and with my mate, and that 20 minutes of play that I'd had on my mate's PlayStation, I was like, it's on Steam, I've got to buy it. So yeah, that's how good it is. Instantly, I was like, sold.
Definitely, and I've been a fan of twin stick shooters. I guess it was Smash TV. Which is the game that really got me into twin stick shooters. And what happened there? I didn't do anything.
I don't know. I think we just blew up on mines or something.
What? I thought we called in minefields. What, the enemy using minefields against us?
Yeah, that was bizarre. Right, well, there you go. You can die at any time, Gary. This is a very unforgiving game.
Yeah, there was like no health reduction or anything. It was just like, no, you are dead. That trooper's dead. So what happens here? Do we respawn, or are we now just another trooper? Just hey, we'll send more troops down.
Yeah, I think so. We are like, let's say, this is very Starship Troopers. You are
disposable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for democracy.
So you literally could choose anywhere to deploy. You can literally deploy right on top of one of the many objectives.
Yeah, you can deploy anywhere on the map. Wherever you go, you're going to have to make a bit of a walk across the level because the objectives are scattered all across the level. And yeah, once you're here, the game hinges around obviously your ability to aim with a twin stick shooter, but also you have this thing called stratagems. Now, sorry, I just shot you then. Your stratagems, if you hold down your button, for me it's the left trigger, I think it's your left shoulder button. You've got it set to. And then you use the D-pad to put in a series of codes, like I'm putting in here. So, and then you chuck that. Oh, get out of the way of that, get out of the way of that. It'll drop on you.
Yeah, but why did you throw it at me?
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to.
So there you go. So now I've got a healing bot.
Very nice.
So that's, and as you can see, I've got some more things here. So if I now put in this code for where it says SOS, boom, that's going to make it now more likely. There you go. Emergency beacon increases your matchmaking priority. So
excellent.
If we want people to drop in, they're more likely to drop in now. So you just dropped in a big cannon.
Yeah, I thought a big gun, you know.
So we got to pick up this.
In trouble here, though.
Yeah, we got to pick up this case.
Oh, sorry, that was my bad. My bad.
Right, so
yeah,
now
that case, yeah, got it.
No. Now you killed me. You're gonna have to get me out by. Let's see, I can just. So hold down your shoulder button.
Okay, now I need to put that down.
Yeah, you got to put that down. Hold down your shoulder button. Now see the one with the people at the bottom?
Yeah.
You can get me to drop back in by putting in that code.
Right.
And chuck that. There we go.
Just throw you at where the enemy are coming from. You'll be fine.
I'll drop on the reds.
I need to reload quick. Quick. And then get out of the way because I'm shooting down there.
So, you pick up...
as you were.
Yeah. if you pick up that case, I'll protect you. How's that sound?
Yeah.
So if I look on the map there, and
that sounds terrible. I want to shoot stuff, but no, it's fine. It's fine.
Now we got the line we got to go to. So we got to take this case. And we got to drop it in this sort of pyramid-like building that we're going to reach.
So there are 4 different environment types in the game. And there's the lava sort of planets, the forest-covered planets, the deserts, and the snow-capped sort of mountain planets.
Don't go in there.
Oh yeah, that was so I guess that was the warning sign.
Yeah, that was the warning. There's I haven't seen all the planets. Like I haven't been on this one before. I'm guessing this is like a poison planet or something.
Should also worth stating that every mission is a procedurally generated and random mission.
Yeah. I've never seen any two the same. You come in, and you've got these objectives scattered around. So now now we've got to go defend that point over there, and the extraction is the arrow that's up next to it. Oh, there's some ammunition there. I'll have that. Thank you very much. Yeah, and it seems to be like what planets you can access, what's going on in the fight between these 3 different factions. There's the Illuminates, there's the Bugs, and there's the Cyborgs.
Everyone's favourite enemy's got to be the Bugs, though. Everyone wants to go on a bug hunt.
And it seems that it is cross-platform, the fight... Well, I say cross-platform. It seems that the numbers that are in the fight against XYZ faction is all the people that's on PlayStation and PC. But there's not actually any cross-play, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think you are
just
playing...
a universal death board. Oh my god,
yeah, that's it, yeah.
I need to reload.
There we go. Alright, so... Reloading! Right, you've got a pistol, so you'd have to press Y to get out
get my other gun.
Gun. And you're almost out of...
I'm almost out of
your
this
magazine,
clip, yeah. Okay, there we go. Reloading.
Oh, we gotta go south. So as you can see, there's a variety of different enemy types. We haven't seen any of the big bosses
I'm
yet.
completely engrossed in just watching my character kill aliens right now.
So we've got to capture this point now. As you can see, it comes pretty fast.
Stand your ground.
Yeah.
Remember your training.
Stand your ground. But you got to be very careful. Obviously, when one of us is reloading, the other person's got to be doing the covering.
Yeah.
And now, what if I can get a moment, which I'm probably not going to. What I can do is
reloading.
Drop a turret gun down.
That
hey,
might be
there
pretty
we go.
helpful.
We've got a
you
new
didn't
friend
drop it
here.
on me or yourself.
Yeah. So we're nearly out of this area. I'm going to save the turret gun for in a moment. But you can drop like a turret gun down. That'll sit there and help you out killing aliens.
Mow down aliens. Now it should be worth saying that it's an infinite amount of aliens.
Yeah, there's an infinite amount of aliens.
It's not an infinite amount of bullets.
You've just got to keep boogieing basically and just keep it non-stop. There's a sample I picked up. Samples, you need 10 samples to get a research point. So continuously picking them up is quite important. We've done both objectives now, so we just need to get the hell out of here.
Alright, you got a point. I'm following you.
Your magazine is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these 2 guys haven't cottoned on to the fact that I'm trying to get to the extraction.
Because there's one of those things that's it's always annoying. It's part of the strategy, and it's screen pulling. Is the person be pulling one way and somebody be pulling the other, and neither of you can move anywhere. You can't see what's coming from off the screen, and you die.
And that's how you die pretty quick. Yeah. So we're just heading to the extraction now.
Right.
So when we're here, you then have to like put in a code to get the dropship to come in, which is what I'm going to do now. Cover me!
I got you. I can do that.
So now the shuttle's arriving. So now I'm going to put in this code here. I'm going to chuck that. That's going to be a turret gun.
Okay.
But I warn you, that turret gun, if you're between it and an enemy, it will just shoot you.
Okay.
It will not hesitate to mow you down.
It's
to
in position
get its
now.
target. So you have to be very careful, or you have to do that and go prone.
Just go prone and
crawl
just
around
get out of the way.
And be like, ah.
So this is one thing I like the fact that you kind of have to, when you wait for the airship to come and pick you up, you've got a timer. You've literally got to hold out.
Yeah.
It literally means you might not make it to the dropship. You might be the last one running towards and it just lends itself to those epic moments. Or you could just be one of those moments where your teammates just turn on you and kill the rest of you and then get on the dropship.
Yeah, and as you see, there's all kinds of vehicles in here. Things like walking tanks. I just sprayed
different variety of weapon types.
Yeah, there's all kinds of weapons.
Everything can be upgraded with research points, as you've said.
Yeah,
which leads to more customization and a lot of variation, especially with all the DLC involved as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I say upgrade in the loosest sense of the word, because it doesn't actually make your guns any more powerful.
It's modifications, isn't it?
The guns just handle differently, they function differently, and then the / quote unquote upgrades also just kind of change the way it handles. And be warned, if you change the handling of a gun, you can't change it back. So
yeah, it's pretty permanent.
Annoying. But yeah,
I'm leaving.
We are leaving, Marines. Oh, he just got killed.
Oh,
just
no.
got taken out by the turret gun. Yeah. So what I can do is resurrect him if I want to.
The Shadow's leaving.
Oh my God, get out of here.
So you can resurrect him and stay with him if you want.
No,
we're leaving anyway.
Yeah. He was alright. He was expendable. So as you can see, there's a variety of levels there. That guy that just died was level 12. The other guy that's with us is level 5. I think we're about level 8. But leveling up doesn't really make you more powerful. It just increases
like
the amount of options you've got.
I don't know. Well, and it shows you how many combat drops you've been on.
Yeah, it also increases the number of options, because a lot about this game is, it's very simple premise, but all the different things that you can add to it is what builds it up as being an interesting game.
Well, I would say...
I just lost XP.
Yeah. Did it crash and... Oh.
Yeah, I just lost connection. That's the first time that's ever happened, Gary.
Okay,
so
well, it's not too bad after about 10 hours. I think that you've put into the game so far. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I think that was pretty decent. So yeah, as you can see, it said you disconnected and it got everything saved. So I can't really complain about that. You can join me again now, Gary.
Okay, yep, coming back. So this game really is all about. I mean, solo play is possible.
Yeah.
But it really is not advised. You might be able to do 1 or 2 easy missions, but you really need your teammates, because there's a lot of abilities that actually can help out other teammates. You can't be your best without them, essentially.
No.
For instance, there's like a heavy weapon which, if fired, does devastating amount of damage, but takes forever to reload.
Yeah.
Which you can have another character that's with you that is very good at reloading and will help you fire really quickly.
Absolutely, yeah.
So teamwork and coordination is absolutely fundamentally essential in this game, and that's one of the reasons why I highly recommend it as a very challenging, good couch co-op multiplayer game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's simple, easy to access, but there's plenty of depth to it. That's probably the best way to put it. Because there's so many options, there's so many different strategies you can do, and it can get really, really hard. We're playing it on the easiest levels. If you go up even higher,
well, I'm still
crazy.
A rookie. I'm still trying to learn my way around. So
yeah,
you need to do some more unlocks. I need to learn the planets, learn the aliens, learn how they work, learn what the mission types are.
Yeah.
Do the mission objectives get samey?
Yeah, I would say that there's a relatively limited number of different objective types. You got, they're all basically stand in that place and defend it whilst you capture a point, or you activate something and wait for something to drop in, etc. So we're now killing cyborgs now.
Goddamn toasters.
So yeah, I mean, I would say there's not really a huge amount of variety in the possibilities of mission types. That all the richness and the depth of it comes from it getting harder and harder to complete those missions, because there's more and more enemies of harder varieties of types. There's 3 different main enemy types which all have a very different flavor, require different strategies to defeat. And they also it gets fucking hard. There's so many different builds you can do and different strategies you can do, so it's all about trying to fight off the hordes.
And it's about experimentation a little bit as well, because what worked against some aliens might work on others, but maybe not as well. And it could be, oh crap, I think you can easily fall into the trap of going, well, this worked for me, I'm going to keep doing that.
We can get moving.
Yeah,
well, that's it. You will need to vary your strategies. You'll have to pick different stratagems. Different things will work in different circumstances and scenarios. So yeah, I'd say it's really all about getting from these fuckers. These are horrible. those little cyber dog things. They're a pain in the ass.
I had them in my sights.
And yeah, so some of the missions are longer than others as well, so we've got to go up and capture the area.
So you brought up the little radar or the little mini map then.
Yeah, just press back and you can look on your mini map to see where you got to go next. But it's continuous, the enemies never stop, so the more you stand around, just the more you'll be endlessly fighting and running out of ammo.
That's part of the charm and difficulty of the game, is that you can have your last stand and stand there and die to a man fighting, or you just die. But you have to keep moving in order to do the strategy.
That's it. You drop in with a limited number of stratagems and ammo.
Yeah.
You can pick up more ammo, but one of the stratagems can be to drop more ammo.
So yeah, the resupply one I'd say is pretty much essential
on a longer mission. But I mean, this is the thing: the missions are short, sharp, punchy missions. Get in, get these things done, get back out again. The more you dilly-dally around, the greater the chance becomes of you failing because you've run out of equipment to help you to do it. We seem to be in a...
Oh, god damn it, I'm just pushing buttons here.
It seems to be in deep snow as well, or whatever that is. Whatever this planet is, it's deep snow. So, right, so here, we've got 3 SAM sites I've got to deploy. So,
okay.
That's one, and there's 2. So you can do the other one as well, or you can just cover me.
I'm just covering you right now.
So, as that one is just, like, opening... So the initial stage is really easy. Now to activate the second stage, it's a bit harder. But obviously, if you were trying to play this on your own, you got nobody to cover you.
Yeah.
You've either got to be
really accurate
and really fast about activating these sites, or you've just got that's all you can do really.
When this game came out, it was very highly rated. Yeah. It still holds an 84% rating on Metacritic. Right. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Yeah. It got high scores across the internet.
Yeah.
It's still highly regarded. It is, in my opinion, after playing it now and seeing it for myself, I definitely agree that this is one of the best twin sticks top-down shooters I've ever played.
Yeah.
And one of the best co-op games available.
Absolutely.
Because they're kind of a bit of a rarity. There are exceptions, especially couch co-op, and especially the ability to play with other players online as well, and that kind of nature of putting down a summon sign essentially and going, hey, we need Helldivers in this location ASAP.
Oh, come on, it won't fucking change my pistol!
Oh no,
there it is.
He's chasing you down. You're gonna go down.
Come on, I can't fucking ride like that. Oh, they're gonna fucking do me. Yeah,
you're just crawling into the nest of them, and
so once they swarm you, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah. Get up. Ah. Yeah. So the only way I could get you back once you were falling is I need to be able to call in the reinforcements. So you come down, you'll drop back down in. Yeah. As you can see, it's not that easy. And cyborgs are. Bugs seem to be the easiest, but cyborgs shoot back at you.
Yeah.
And they're really quick. And I haven't even really tried the Illuminates yet. As you can see, the Galactic Campaign is just sort of hinges around this map. And when you're in these sectors, you've got like planets which have, there's a lot of different things you can unlock. For some reason, at the moment, we just all seem to be fighting in the homeworlds.
Which is kind of fine. I guess those are the easier missions as you sort of move forward.
Well, you got a choice. You got, as you can see, this is the bug homeworld. So you can fight the bug homeworld on 4 different levels.
Right.
But and you get double XP when you are fighting on the homeworld.
Yeah.
But there's more variety, and you can unlock stuff when you're battling in the other missions. What brings it down? What brings this back down in the galaxy back towards Super Earth? So there's more to fight. I'm not sure, but
no, I have to ask.
As you can see, there's probably just only over.
Is that Helldivers lost death count in real time?
That is, yeah, and that the enemies being killed in real time.
Incredible. It is incredible that you can just see that live statistic. I love it.
And as I say, I think that it, because there's 1,000. There you go, one short of 1,600 Helldivers, but I believe that is Helldivers playing on Steam and on PlayStation.
Okay.
So the server's not hugely populated, but it's still enough that you'll get some co-op.
There's still enough players playing this game still all this time after the fact.
Yeah.
And it's a credit to this game's longevity, that it's had so many DLCs, that it has continued to have support. My only criticism is that there is only the 4 environment types. I do like the fact that it's procedurally generated. There's there's not much in the way of obstacles in the terrain, but there's enough sort of for you to use as cover and a strategic firing ranges essentially whilst you maneuver around the map to get to the objectives.
Yeah.
I think there's enough variety in the randomization of it that you can never fully plan, but you can become aware of the environment that you're in to know I'm on the lava planet, I'm likely going to be set on fire, or you know what to look for.
Yeah.
I think there's enough different alien types, there's definitely enough vehicles and weapons and upgrades available to keep the game interesting for a very long time, so you can build a couple of different characters, play with your friends, play with strangers. It's all going to work. So it's going to work better if you have the verbal communication with each other, so you can tell each other what you're going to do. But I think it can still work just playing with random players as well. I think it's an amazing co-op game. I think the difficulty, that's what has me interested the most, is that you can go from easy to insanely difficult, Helldiver difficulty level.
Yeah.
But I guess if there was one criticism I would have for the game, is that it is just a little bit lackluster looking, especially looking at a screen like this. Some of the the environments and everything's fine, but it just looks, it doesn't look real, it doesn't look cartoony. It kind of looks like it's in that independent-ish sphere of graphics. Now I think underneath the not the greatest graphics is a solid game, which I highly recommend. I just think the game could do with a polish of looks.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, the problem with the twin stick shooter is if you spent all that time doing really highly detailed, high polygon models, one, you ain't going to get the benefit because you're so far away from it, and also, they had to get it to run smoothly on a PlayStation 4. There's only so much they can do in that term for it to run smoothly. I've had a handful, I would say, well, I've had one disconnection, and I noticed one guy rubber band one time. So largely the netcode is pretty solid.
Very good.
Look out for those beams if they start aiming at you.
I had the sense to just want to run away from everything that isn't human.
Yeah. So these are like the super advanced tech guys, like Protoss or whatever.
These the Illuminates.
Right. Yeah, these are the Illuminates. So they're high tech guys, and you've just got to, for the Empire, just take them.
So I mean, I would criticize this game for having no story, but it's not the reason to want to play this game. It's sort of, as you've said, the Starship Troopers-ish sort of world. It's kind of all you need to know. You're not really getting attachment to these Helldivers, but so much as you are getting the satisfaction of working together to overcome some pretty tough challenges. And in that is why I recommend the game. And £15 is about right for it. But obviously it's been out for a while now. It's definitely been in sales. It's been free on some platforms. So you still have to go and check it out. If you really want a good couch co-op game that you can also play online, you can't go wrong.
I would say that I highly recommend this game, to be honest. If it's on sale, you should absolutely get this game. I mean, like I say, I played it for about 20 minutes on PlayStation, and that was enough for me to, snap buy it when I saw it on Steam in the sale. Whether or not you'd want to pay, because with all the DLCs and that, it's like 20-something pound. But I think if you wanted to buy it on Steam, you can go on eBay or one of these like key sites. I bet you'd probably be able to pick it up for a couple of quid more than the sale price anyway. So I would say it'd be hard pushed to say that you would have to pay the full price for it anyway.
Right.
But yeah, and obviously if you're on PlayStation, it was on the PlayStation Plus thing, so I don't know. I got you. I don't know what the situation is with the PlayStation Plus stuff, whether or not they let you get access to it if you pick up the PlayStation Plus later. Probably not.
I'm not particularly sure either.
So now you're dead. I gotta get you up by doing that.
Okay.
I imagine once you've played this game a hell of a lot, you'll be able to just tap in those codes by memory without even looking at them, and you'll just be really quick.
So they don't ever change the name? They change the pattern or the combination?
No, the combination only changes if you
see
change
something
the actual stratagem, so it'll be a different thing then. And then there's a couple of like universal stratagems like that, picking up people, or getting out the getting out the metal detector thing that you sometimes have to get out to defuse bombs and that. Yeah, there's not too many mission types, but let's be honest, in games these days, they're struggling to find imaginative new mission things to do anyway, aren't they? Like mission types.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of just comes down to what kind of suits the I was gonna say the narrative. There isn't really much narrative to it, but it definitely suits the universe. This is what the world is about. It's defending supply drops, putting different weapon stations in or science research stations, defend them.
Yeah.
You're military personnel. There's only so many jobs you can do. So
exactly.
Oh, I just got stood on.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Or you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of not getting under their feet, and they gotta be careful of not running you over.
Yep.
But I managed to activate that.
So you recommend the game, Geoff?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
I totally bought, was like, 20 minutes on the PlayStation. I knew I wanted this game. So, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's brilliant.
Sweet. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed watching this Gaming Friday. We'll be back next Friday with another video game. Of course, film reviews on Thursdays. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Patreon. And you might want to stay tuned tomorrow, as there's something special going up on the channel tomorrow.
Ooh.
Check back then. Take it easy.
Take it easy.